Hi and welcome to this online demonstration of how to install James Hardie Stria Cladding. Designing and building to get that classic look is all about getting the process and the details right, so let's get this done. To start off, you'll need your choice of Stria Cladding in standard, wide or splayed profile. James Hardie Hardie Wrap Weather Barrier, James Hardie Joint Sealant. For a timber frame concealed, you'll need a 2.8 by 40mm Class 3 fibre cement nail. Timber framing face fixing, you'll need a 2.8mm by 50mm Class 3 fibre cement nail. For steel frames, use minimum 40mm screws. Use 40mm Hardie drive or quick drive screws. And bond breaking tape for use behind sealant at joints. So the tools you'll need, a spirit level, drill, Hardie blade saw blade or comparable fibre cement blade. Vacuum extraction with filter appropriate for capturing fine respirable dust, story rod and your PPE. Okay guys, so safety first, always wear your P1 or P2 dust mask, your standard PPE, and always make sure you're cutting in a well ventilated area. Tell people in the immediate area that you will be cutting and there will be dust, and never cut indoors. When using a power saw, always have a dust extraction system connected to the saw. For more information, check out the James Hardie safety data sheet. Okay guys, before you start cladding, it's very important to get your prep right. So make sure your frames are straight and square to avoid any alignment issues. You can use a timber frame or steel frame, doesn't matter. You can install your Hardie edge trim, then the Hardie wrap, and then you're good to start cladding. Okay, generally, internal and external corners have additional framing requirements, and the flashings and corner accessories need to be installed prior to installing the cladding. Okay, one more thing you need to consider is the layout of your cladding, and there's three options for this. Option one, when joining on stud, you need to use the vertical flashing stop to emphasize the joint. Option two is a traditional butt joint on stud with the silicone in the joint and the bond breaker tape behind. Option three is joining off stud with the polyurethane joint sealant through the butt joint, and there's no flashings required. Okay guys, when doing your butt joints, make sure you stagger your joints by 2 or more stud lines so you get good looks and integrity. Now the prep work is done, I'm going to break down the installation process into 5 easy steps. Okay, step 1, mark 20 to 50mm past the slab edge for your first board. This situation we've got here is a raised flashing detail, so it's a little bit different, but as long as you've got enough clearance for water and moisture to get out past your flashing at the base of your board, that's all you need. Step 2, install the first board, ensuring that the top of the board hits the datum line you've already pre-marked. So put a fixing in the underlap where you don't see it, and then check your wing classification to see if you need another fixing on the face. So step 3, make sure your boards are locked in nice and tight. Use a decent sized block to tap them in and make sure they're level. When joining off stud, apply a 6mm bead of James Hardie joint sealant to the butt joint. So step 4, fill your internal corners with the James Hardie joint sealant to fill up that 2mm gap. Step 5, repeat the process, just fix off all the remaining boards until you have a professional finish. Okay, so now that you've installed your Stria cladding, it can be left exposed for up to 90 days before painting. Thanks for watching this online demonstration of how to install the James Hardie Stria cladding. For more information, check out the Stria Technical Manual.